with Zane throughout our show. Alright, next up is another young guy, just 23 years old, originally from New Jersey, currently living in State College, Pennsylvania, where not only he rides his bike professionally, but also just graduated from Pennsylvania State University. Everybody give it up for Kyle Diesel, go! Kyle, loving his BMX bike, and is always going fast, and you paid enough attention to notice he does not have brakes on his bike. Full commitment out of Kyle, cannot slow down, cannot stop, even if he wanted to. We do not recommend that any new kids take the brakes off their bike. That's something we only want to reserve for the experienced pros. Alright, last, but certainly not least, we got our most veteran pro out here today. At the ripe old age of 42, this guy's been around the world performing and competing on his BMX bike, recently going as far as India to put on a show. He's been in the X Games and the Doom Tour. Everybody, put your hands together for none other than Brian, the mad scientist Cunningham. I like to call him mad scientist because he's always coming up with crazy, creative ways to ride that bike. Never ceases to surprise me. I'm sure he'll come back out and impress all of you guys throughout the show. Now, we're going to do next. I'm going to give you guys a short little brief history lesson about our sport. What we're doing out here today is called BMX, which stands for Bicycle Motocross. Our sport got its start in the late 70s, early 80s at the racetrack. Guys went into what they call motos, pedaling from the start gate to the finish line as fast as they can just to see who could get to the end first. Well, eventually they got a little bit bored of going as fast as they could, decided to start showing off for each other. They'd jump in the air, maybe take a hand off, a foot off, spin in a circle, and that's how freestyle BMX was born, which is exactly what we're here today to show you guys. And my favorite thing about freestyle BMX is there's no wrong way to do it. No one to tell you your style is off or your tricks are wrong. It's all about personal creativity and originality. So after the guys took the bikes away from the racetrack, they took it to the streets where they would ride off curbs, loading docks, on walls, whatever they could find to have a good time. So what we're going to do first is not have our guys blast these ramps super high just yet. We're going to have them come out here and perform some of the street style, technical style riding on the lip of our 5-foot box truck and on top of our 9-foot curve. So pay attention, here we go. Looks like Brian Cunningham's going to start things off. Stall on those stunt sticks, double peg stall, taking the hand off for a little extra flash. And now downside fast plant, hitting those bars, catching right in the nick of time. Brian coming out, putting together a pretty solid run. Now I want to remind you guys, if you see something you like, or something you just put in can't do, show these guys some love, make some noise. Now Kyle, again, no brakes on that front end of the bike, using a total of your shoe to stop the rotation of the wheel. We call it a foot jam nose. And now it's big 360 bike. Nothing but his arms and legs to propel himself in a full circle. Kyle with a smile on his face, always happy, one of my favorite dudes to be around. Alright, now Zane Riley, check him out, 180, the tuck no hander, taking his hands off, landing backwards. Oh, a huge 540, 1.5, full rotation by Zane. Always happy to be on the road with this guy. Full red out, huge moves like a tail whip air, whipping the frame of the bike all the way around. And now a 360 tail tap, spinning around, landing backwards. Give it up for Zane, everybody. I can tell this is going to get heated here today. As long as you guys keep the energy up, these guys are going to get really excited. Brian Cunningham coming out with a bar spin to tail tap, catching that brake lever. We're locking up the rear wheel right before his tire hits the tech of our ramp. Oh, slipping a little bit on that bar spin disaster. Brian's pushing his limits here today. That's not a trick he usually pulls out in shows, but he's having so much fun, decided to throw it anyway. Alright, here we go. There it is, the bar spin. So it's rocket stall, landing one wheel on the top, one wheel on the lip of our ramp. Alright, Kyle, go check him out. Putting up tuck no hander, putting those handlebars in his lap, stabilizing the bike while he spreads those wings. Hopping around a 9-foot ramp. Doing it all without brakes, using nothing but a pump to get himself going. Check him out, stall on that back wheel, to go first. We call it icepick style into a toothpick. A lot of goofy names in the BMX world, so bear with me as I try to spit it all out. Alright, check out my boy Zane Turbo Riley with a tail whip into a tail tap. Highly technical move right there, somehow pulling it off every time. Check this out, bar spin to 360 tire tap, a little bit of technical work right there. And now a flip career bouncing right on the edge of that 9-foot ramp. 180 bar spin to a half cap into the top of our lip. Wow, get over Zane, killing it right now. Alright, Brian wants to come back off, show off some more tricks for you guys. Landing backwards, we call that faking in the action sports world. You might hear me use that term a few more times. Check him out on that rear wheel, showing off that impeccable balance. Brian's been able to hold his room for hours. Give it up for the mad scientist. We're going to do it all those hours. Maybe a nice tail tap, getting back into the transition of our ramp. Alright, well, you guys having fun right now? We're gonna let these guys rock out for a few more minutes. I know I'm having a good time. Alright, now check out Kyle. Looks like he's gonna try to pull out of the lip of our air. Go right back in where he came from. Oh, tripping me a little bit. Alright, up on that ice pick, star rear wheel, up to the foot jam, nose pick, down into a Smith, putting them together a sick combination of tricks right there. Alright, we've seen a lot of highly technical moves out of our guys. Showed you a little bit of that street style of BMX. You guys ready to move on? See these guys flying through the air a little bit?
Yeah!
Alright, we're gonna get our guys the session response from the quarter. You're gonna see some serious hang time. Saying the big X up, crossing his hands all the way backwards. And you about 8 foot hair out of that 9 foot quarter. Now, I want you guys to know, you probably noticed how windy it is today. That does not make it easy on our guys when they're 8 feet out of the top of the 9 foot ramp. Alright, Brian coming out with a huge bar swing and one handle. And a nice big air. These guys are going really high today. We're going to start showing off some more of these basic moves. And as the show goes on, we're progressively move on to more difficult stuff. Kyle's showing you a move we call the toboggan, tipping down that front end. Big tuck no hander on our 9 foot quarter. Alright. Let's get a little quiet out here, guys. You excited to see some more action? Zane Bradley, we're playing no foot can, giant toboggan here. Oh, I never get sick of watching this guy ride. Oh, and a tuck no hander over the box jump in the reverse direction. This thing is designed for one-way travel. Same going from the middle transition into the steep one right there. No mad scientist showing you what old school no all about. And a big bar spin here up on the curve. Alright, Kyle Bird coming out. Big smile on his face as usual. Here we go. Give it up, everybody. The top no hander. Another variation of taking your hands off. A little different than what Brian just did. Alright, Zane. Turbo Bradley, full of energy, lots of speed. Check this out. Oh, the tail whip. Straight over that box.
Nice. Incredible. There he goes.
He may make it look easy, but do not be fooled. If he were to miss his foot or slip off his hand, it would send him face first to the ground. Not a fun way to end your session. Alright, I believe these guys got some more in them. Looks like Kyle coming out, trying to that bike is parallel to the combo ramp as possible. We're going to be called the tabletop. Oh, sending a nice toboggan, session box jump, both directions. I'm loving what I'm seeing out of these guys right now. Oh, 360 XLR game and some serious combinations. Zane Bradley killing right now. Oh, 360 over the box jump, backwards. Cannot stress how much more difficult it is to ride this thing in the reverse direction. Oh, now Brian coming out with a Superman, doing his best Clark Kent impression, stretching his body behind the frame of that bike. And now the bar spin back up and over that box jump. Alright guys, we've seen some pretty cool moves out of these guys. You like what you've seen so far?
Open this.
Alright, I want to see if our team can step it up a little, another notch or two real quick. You guys want to see if we can get all three of these guys out on the course at the same time? Alright, we call this a train action sport. We're going to get Zane, Brian, and Ron trying to link together back-to-back stunts.
For what?
Takes a lot of courage and trust in the other teammates out there. The first guy would fall, the other two are plow right into. So make sure you cheer them on as soon as you see these guys pedaling. Let's see what they got for us.
You actually came out. You actually got out today. These guys have been working real hard for us here today, so we're going to give them an opportunity to catch their